2 Samuel 1, verse 24 says, "Ye, daughters of Israel, weep over Saul, who clothed you in scarlet with other delights, who put on ornaments of gold upon your apparel." This verse is part of David's lament after Saul and Jonathan had died. Despite Saul's many flaws, David chooses to honor him. He calls the women of Israel to mourn, reminding them of how Saul once blessed the nation. There's a lesson here. It's easy to dwell on someone's failures. It's easy to remember the mistakes, the conflicts, the disappointments. But David shows us something different. He chooses to focus on what was good. He acknowledges the blessings that came through Saul's reign. Think about that for a moment. How often do we let bitterness cloud our memory? How often do we forget the good someone has done because of their failures? David was not blind to Saul's faults. He had every reason to resent him. Saul had chased him. He tried to kill him. He made his life difficult. But in this moment of loss, David doesn't bring up the pain. He brings up the honor. He calls the daughters of Israel to weep, not just because a king has died, but it's because a leader who once brought them prosperity is gone. Saul's reign wasn't all bad. He led Israel in battle. He provided for the people. He gave them victories. This teaches us to honor what is honorable. We are to recognize what was good, even in those who had flaws. So let me ask you, who in your life have you only remembered for their mistakes? Who have you written off, forgetting the good that they once did? David could have spoken words of judgment. Instead, he spoke words of honor. Maybe there's someone in your life that you need to see through that lens. Maybe it's time to let go of that resentment and choose to remember the good.